These videos are brought to you by G66 UK, and that's the place to get your Axe-Fx, your FM9 or your FM3 or any of your foot controllers in the UK with no wait list, no import charges and a UK service centre. So yeah, all good news there. Today I wanted to look a little bit at building basically from scratch a freezing preset. Now I've got other freezing presets that I've done, but it's just basically giving you some ideas about what you could do if you've got an expression pedal. So this here is a 2 amp preset. We've got the Wrecker Express, we've got the ODS 100 clean, we've got a cab, another cab, and that goes through to the Nimbus Stratus reverb. For now, what I'm going to do maybe is just turn the volume down up here. So this is a separate path, but without the freezing stuff, what you'd essentially have would be this. And you'll notice there that I've got the Nimbus Stratus on, which is an amazing sounding reverb, which if you've not checked out yet, you should probably do yourself a favour. That thing sounds incredible. Right, so what I want you essentially to think of is that basically you could have essentially like a runoff, and I'm thinking of this part here as being our pool of infinity, right? And this is kind of the tap that turns on or off our infinity pool, right? So what we're going to do is that when our heel is down on our expression pedal, we essentially want to be letting sound in. When we put our toe down, we want to turn it off. So we're going to need a reverse expression pedal essentially, right? So pedal 1 controlling like that, and we want to reverse our start and our end. So now heel fully open, toe fully closed. And you essentially want the similar sort of thing somewhere else at the end potentially of the chain. So there are a few ways you could do this, but maybe you even say, right, I'm going to have another volume pedal to do that same thing. So let's volume pan 2, and this we want to be assigned to that same pedal but doing a normal job volume pedal, right? Now what the other thing I want to do is set the feedback here to be essentially infinite. So this delay is where we're basically going to sort out and get our feedback left to left, feedback left, right to right. So this is our main feedback thing. So we're going to go with our pedal 1 and set our minimum and max. So 100% and start something like 10%. Pedal 1, start something like that. Would that be Yes, that's probably better. So start should be 50%, 0% feedback, and then 75, 75. Now, what we should then get quite simply, that delay block then becomes our infinity generator, right? So with our heel down, nothing passes through here. We just have the reverb, so I could just bypass that for a second, and then you see dry. And then you get some of that going on. So what else we could do here is some other interesting stuff. So we could put like a pitch block here, so we could do like dual. Just Plex Delay by itself sounds pretty bonkers, to be fair. So if we set a decay time, it's quite a cool way to create. Some other elements like that have like a pan element going on. So go up to there, then this one back down, put in like a tremolo panner. just a couple of examples of kind of some really awesome stuff you can do. Just takes a little bit of thinking about what is going to be in that infinity line, if you want to think about it like that. There are other things you could do just with the stack of the delay, so stack and hold, but I feel like this gives me a bit more predictability over how things might or might not work. That's why I quite like it this way. In particular, let's see how this reacts to a little bit of drive. Just one kind of example of some of the cool things you can do with the fractal stuff if you've got an expression pedal and not even tons of imagination, you know, just a little bit. It's quite cool stuff, I think. I'll catch you in another video soon. If you want this preset in particular, this should work on FM9 as well. You just need to have an expression pedal. But yeah, hopefully that gives you some insight into what you could do with that. I'll catch you in another video soon, and this will be up in the Gumroad folder. Check the link in the description for that. Cheers. Okay, I just wanted to show you this second example, which is the same kind of principle, slightly more complicated preset, dual amps with slightly different things going on, 2 Plex delays, 2 Plex reverbs. Here is the infinite path, and so this here controls the level going into this kind of infinity pool. So toe down is where you get the tap shut off, but as long as you've been playing something, so you play what you want to hear. This is the bit that's going to kind of remember what you're playing, feedback going from 0 to 100, and then this one also is kind of smearing the sound of this a bit so it's less abrupt, minus 80 dB up to 0. So that's how you're kind of doing the turning the I think a really pretty trick that you could give a go, and I think it's got a really good kind of vibe to it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.